Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning. It's shortly after 7 o'clock. Brand new from the National Weather Service out of North Platte. They've added a few more counties in to the dense fog advisory. They already had it out for about 7 of their counties here, right in here. They extended it all the way now to basically link with the one that was already issued for parts of Iowa here. These are all under the National Weather Service out of Omaha or Valley, Nebraska, their office here. And this is where some of the worst of the fog has been this morning. So this will go till 9 a.m. Of course, if it sticks around longer, they will extend it out a little bit. As of right now, North Platte National Weather Service and Hastings National Weather Service have not issued out any dense fog advisories, but we have seen some fog in places like Broken Bow, O'Neill, Ord, even in Ainsworth. Hastings, it's pretty foggy this morning as well. It's the worst of it, though, has been in northeast and east central Nebraska this morning. Along with that, we didn't really have a whole lot of thunderstorm activity last night, so it is dry this morning. A few clouds around. This fog gradually burning off, making way for more and more sun as the day goes on. The only thing that we'll watch for later today is a few random air mass thunder showers, which can be very difficult to predict. Almost all forecast models are hinting at a few stray showers around. It's just where would they be? This is very similar to what you typically see on a typical summer day in the southeast U.S. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Tennessee. You see these air mass thunder showers pop up almost every day in the afternoon. I just see them in Florida too, but they're very hard to predict sometimes. So these will just kind of drift around as they develop late this afternoon here, mid to late afternoon. Let's go back to 1 o'clock there. And you see those pop up. They'll last through about sundown. They diminish. The rest of the night looks pretty quiet. Watch for areas of fog tomorrow morning again. This model's barely hinting at it, but maybe some fog trying to develop again tomorrow morning right in here. During the day tomorrow, kind of the same thing. If we see any fog, it gradually burns off. Then a lot of sunshine, but once again, I think we could see some random air mass thunder showers develop in the afternoon. This time, this model's showing them over central and eastern areas and not as much of the west. Some models are a little more aggressive back to the west towards North Platte. So while I did not include it in the official North Platte forecast, as you're going to see it here in a bit, I'm going to mention it, at least the chance in North Platte again tomorrow. Tomorrow night, once again, by about sundown, they will diminish. The rest of the night looks quiet. While not really showing it, watch for fog possible again Thursday morning in central and eastern areas. We've got 3 more kind of hot, muggy days ahead. Big changes are coming with a cold front starting on Friday. All right. Not expecting any severe weather with any of these thunderstorm chances the next couple of days, so I'm skipping by the Storm Prediction Center Outlook maps. Not going to show those because, again, not really expecting any kind of a severe weather threat these next few days. Highs today, upper 80s and low to mid 90s, very warm, above average. The humidity is going to make it feel higher. Heat index values in the 90s, nearing 100 in some spots, but mostly in the 90s today. It's going to be pretty uncomfortable again. For the kind of looking around the area here, again, no fog this morning farther to the west. A lot of sunshine. Stray air mass thunderstorm showers almost anywhere a chance this afternoon. Highs in the low to mid 90s. Low to mid 90s in the southwest. A little warmer towards McCook and Trenton, those kind of locations. Ogallala 94. Again, maybe a stray shower thunderstorm this afternoon. Any of these spots has a chance. A little fog, maybe. North Loop City here. Better chances of fog this morning. Southeast Nebraska, and then especially northeast Nebraska. Upper 80s and lower 90s in southeastern areas, northeastern areas with the fog sticking around the longest. Maybe a little cooler here. Upper 80s, maybe nearing 90 in spots. And then again, a small late day thunderstorm shower chance. So there's looking around the area here for today, tonight, down into the 60s for lows by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, very similar highs. Upper 80s, low to mid 90s, pretty common again. Tomorrow night, mostly 60s for lows. Thursday, one more day in the upper 80s and low to mid 90s, maybe even some upper 90s off towards the west and northwest. But then a cold front's going to come through early on Friday morning. Friday morning, to start things off, we're in the 60s again. But look at Friday's highs. Along with the chance of rain in the morning, upper 70s, 80s, still some low 90s in the south. So again, that front's coming southward as the day goes on. So earlier in the day, the front's going to be up in northern Nebraska. And then as the day wears on, that front's going to push southward here. So it's going to take a little longer to cool down in southern areas. Maybe a late day cool down. We'll see. But look at the weather to come. You're going to love this forecast if you are a fan of fall. So again, Fog the next 2 mornings at least, maybe again Thursday morning. I didn't include it on this graphic, but we'll watch again Thursday morning. Small chances of thunder showers the next couple of afternoons and early evenings, mainly before sunrise or sunset. Low 90s the next few days. And then it's 80s on Friday with that cold front coming through. There's an early chance of rain and thunderstorms. Chances again Friday afternoon into Friday night. And then these off and on chances will continue through the weekend as we get cooler and cooler and cooler, settling into the low and mid 70s for most of next week. Keep in mind, if you are in central Nebraska, Nebraska State Fair starts on Friday, continues all the way through Labor Day, September 1st. And my goodness, do we have a cool stretch of weather ahead as we get towards the end of the month. There are signs of this even continuing all the way into next weekend, maybe warming up a little bit, but not much. So we could see below average temperatures here as we get towards the final 10 days of August. Taking a look at North Platte, looks pretty comparable. Small chance of thunder showers late this afternoon and early this evening. I didn't include it right here. I'm going to mention it though. Another 10% chance of thunder showers tomorrow afternoon and evening for North Platte. I've decided to throw that into the forecast. Warming into the mid 90s on Thursday, but then here it comes, near 80 on Friday and Saturday, 70 Sunday and Monday. Off and on chances of rain and thunderstorms Friday all the way through the upcoming weekend. And my goodness, is that cool air going to feel good out there all the way through most of next week. The Climate Prediction Center, they are reflecting this, basically taking us right through the Labor Day holiday weekend, September 1st Labor Day there. We are going to be looking at mostly below average temperatures. And we could see some above average precipitation. There's going to be a lot of monsoonal moisture. Now, I think the chances are greatest over northern Kansas and western Nebraska right now, just kind of looking at the long range models. But we'll see how that plays out. All right, let's take a look at the European model. Again, spotty thunder showers this afternoon. Tomorrow doesn't have much, but I still think we could see some tomorrow. Sometimes there's a like day of type things, and the long range models don't see them as well until the day of. Here comes, okay, watch Friday morning. Here comes our cold front from the north. Friday morning, moving through Friday during the day. Still some showers and thunderstorms Friday late in the day and into Friday night, Saturday morning. The chances look best then across southern and western areas then through the weekend and early next week. The farther northeast you go, the lower your chances are. And that's because that cooler air is settling in from the northeast. Then it starts to kind of build back towards us later next week as the warmer air tries to move back in late next week. So our chances may start to get a little bit better late next week and into the Labor Day weekend. Of course, I know a lot of people have Labor Day plans, weekend plans, but too bad, I guess. If it's going to rain, it's going to rain. You know what? I'm going to back things up real quick here because it is right here. We want to look at Kansas City for Thursday. Now, again, a long ways out yet, but that's 9 days away. But of course, Kansas City next Thursday evening about 8 p.m. That's kickoff time for the Husker football game down at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So is it going to rain or not? We want to watch that, of course, here. We'll see if there's any rain and thunderstorms that could influence things. All right, rain and thunderstorms possible this afternoon. A few pop-up thunder showers. I think we could see them again tomorrow. I know it's not showing much. I think we could see some again tomorrow, though. Thursday's probably the lowest chance, but then watch Thursday night out west. Friday morning, here comes our cold front diving south Friday during the day. We'll keep chances of rain and thunderstorms going through the weekend. But notice southern and western areas, better chances. Then I think those chances will start to get a little bit better as next week goes on, as some of that warmer air out west tries to budge back in a little bit. I think late next week could be maybe a little bit better chance. Of course, we also want to look at Kansas City here. Hopefully it stays dry there in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium next Thursday. So, the other thing I'm going to show you, and we've got a ton of cool air to come here in the days ahead now. Again, warm air today, tomorrow, and Friday, or Thursday. And then look, up comes Friday. Here comes our cold front. So cooler Friday, Saturday, and then much cooler Sunday and beyond. Until it tries to warm up maybe just a little bit late next week. But it's going to be nice temperatures ahead of us. I am looking forward to it. It gets me excited because I love temperatures in the 70s in the summer if you can get them, especially for several days in a row. Very warm today. We've got the warm tomorrow. We've got it again Thursday. Here comes the cold front Friday morning. That cooler air settling in. And then next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, very cool air. Maybe warming up a little bit towards the end of next week here, a little bit anyway. But we are going to see an extended stretch of cooler weather to come. All right, with that, I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. I will be back with you on Wednesday as I bring you all of the latest as we take a look at things here. But until then, hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will talk to y'all later. Take care, and God bless. Bye.